This is one of the harder parts of doing a project, where you have to conceptualize what you're going to do. I guess I want to have to put some cross pieces on here. Yeah. And then I'll weld them on. Probably have to do some hand fitting to get them in there. This might go on to a part 3. This is the corner I'm talking about. Well, this is the end of where I'm going to have to weld the cross piece, and I'm going to have to fit a piece of angle in here so it fits between here and here, and then crosses over to the other side, and have it so that the angle part matches this one, yet the leg curves away at 10 degrees. So there'll be some hand fitting, and each one of them is going to be different on all the sides. They're all different measurements. No need for real accurate measurements here. It's going to just be a welded piece. Yeah, a little bit of hand cutting, so as long as I don't make it too short. And I've got a hole to worry about over here, so I'll just miss the hole. And that should leave me enough metal to fit the thing. It's going to kind of fit in like that and down, so it provides the end piece. My cutoff saw. As you can see, it's not cutting real fast. I got a fine-tooth blade and I run it slow. I guess I'm kind of cheap with my blades. I also like a nice finish on them. I got it so it cuts fairly square by adjusting these. So you kind of have to fool with them because it's not a real expensive saw. And to get it to cut right, you gotta tune it a little. I got it going pretty good. Well, I very crudely marked the piece with a pencil, holding it in place, and I guess I could grind it, but what fun would that be? So I'm sticking it in my mill here, and I have a little bit to mill there and a little bit to mill there. Doesn't have to be real accurate. I guess that's a 1/4 inch end mill. Ought to do it. Run it kind of slow and run through it. Let's get the cutter in place. Lock that down. This locks the drill part, so you use this. And that way you can feed it in. You just eyeball this because it's nothing accurate. Set up to weld, the little tab on it. try to bridge that big gap. Oh, I got it first time. Oh, I bridged the gap there, got it first time, and got a tack on it. Now I'll shift the tool around. Well, that's it tacked on. Now I'll remove the clamps and go to it. Well, not NASA quality, but as they say, it's good enough. I got the other corner too, and a little bit of grinding on there. It'll all be shiny and pretty. I put a little tack, or did a little welding rather, down this seam, and actually filled that angle I mentioned, because you can see it's kind of thicker down here than it is at the top. Filled it in, and that greatly strengthens it. For me, an important element in all my projects is some really decent coffee. I don't make it real strong. I tend to make it a little weak and drink a lot of it. And right now I'm drinking some freshly ground Kenyan AA coffee. I think it's Nyeri it's called. And between this and the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, I get a lot of projects done. Well, I think about doing a lot of projects anyway. Drink it black, it's so sweet. I've been editing for a good while now. I've had a bunch of clips that I still have to put in, and I'm already up to a little over 8 minutes on the on this part 2 of the vise stand. So, folks, I'm learning as I go, and a couple of problems with continuity I just can't fix unless I redo the project. And I'm improving. I'm getting better. Hope you stay tuned for part 3. Might even be a part 4 here. Could actually end up painting the vise too. Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun.